Thank you so much, Pastor. Prime Minister, and Kingdom. I had the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Health. Ladies and gentlemen, in your different capacities, allow me write the protocol that has already been established. Brethren, I greet you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. The Lord is good, and all the time. My name is Fiona Yamtoro. I am the National Youth Representative, and also by the grace of God, the Minister of State for Minority. I am wearing bigger shoes tonight. I come in representative capacity for His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda. Somebody should tell the senior presidential advisor that it is not good to arrive after the president. Maybe you could say a word before I read the president's speech verbatim.
Weekitiibwa Katikkiro wa Buganda bonna bakuwerekeddeko otuula wano b'otudde mu ntebe ya kitaffe ssebo twaniriza nange ndi wano kwerekerako mukyala wange asobole okutuusa obubaka bwa mukama waffe Oweekitiibwa Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda. So mukama wange, congratulations. Nange ndi wano kugatako ettaffaali lyange congratulating Ssebo. Mu bintu byonna ng'omuyimbi, President wa Federation, Ssebo tukwagala nnyo bale tubeerera. Mukama yeebaze Ssebo.
Enzo yasasulidde Ssebo Oweekitiibwa Katikkiro, yasasulidde abavuga boda nga baliraanye. Ssebo twatandika ekyoto e Busaabala ekyokusaba buli lwakusatu, twatandika okusaba enansana buli lwakuna na Masande, twatandika okusaba ekiwatula Entinda Kyambogo Primary School. Enzo yagambye buli aliraanye ebyoto ebyo tumugulireyo tiketi n'atuwa $2,000,000 namba era bali wano abamu abalala enkya. Webale nnyo President. Madam Minister, tusonyiwe tetuli organized nnyo naye kati tuzzeeyo mu protocol. Kigwana observed.
Thank you so much, Pastor. Before I read the President's speech verbatim, I just wanted to say that this afternoon I was in Chitaka, in a mine deep in Ibanda district, when I received the phone call that I should come and represent at this wonderful occasion where I will celebrate 20 years. I honestly almost hesitated to say no because I was very far. But then I remembered it was Pastor Gary. And there is no way I would face you tomorrow if I had said no. So I want to thank you for being in our lives. You are a blessing to our country, and it is a pleasure to meet you personally. Ladies and gentlemen, the President's speech in verbatim. I want to thank Pastor Wilson Mugembe for inviting me to attend the Thanksgiving function of the Worship House as we celebrate 20 years of existence. I congratulate you upon this milestone and thank God for enabling you to transform communities through the message of the gospel and charity of the earth. Christianity is a new religion in our part of the world. It was not until the late 19th century that the first groups of Christian missionaries started arriving in Buganda Kingdom. The first group from England was sent by the Church Mission Society. They arrived here in 1877 and they were followed by the White Fathers from France in 1879. Therefore, you can clearly see that we are latecomers to the Christian faith. However, despite being latecomers, our people were quick to embrace and follow the good teachings of Christianity. Christianity brought enlightenment to our societies. Most people abandoned their old way of living. They stopped believing in spirits, the Mandwa, gave up old ways of living, like drinking alcohol, stopped sharing, drinking pots, which spread diseases among the people. They learned to boil milk and water for drinking, and some took on the encumbrance of taking their children to school. Education was an encumbrance because children were a source of family labor. They helped in the gardens, herding cows, fetching water, collecting firewood, among others. Schooling deprived the family of this labor. However, Christian families embraced education and endeavored to send their children to mission schools, including girls. Therefore, Christianity ushered positive transformation. I would like to thank Pastor Bugembe for implementing social uplift programs that are geared towards improving the believer's well-being. Man has both spiritual and physical needs. The church caters for people's spiritual needs. There are also physical needs for food, water, shelter, hospitals, schools, clothes, transport. Jobs, name it all. In a modern economy, you cannot obtain the goods and services which are